Good morning, ladies. Welcome to the call. Today is July 12th, Wednesday morning. My name is Marty Hicks. My website is helloextraordinarylife.com. Check it out. You can find the recordings of all these calls there under Insider Calls because it's an inside job for us. Hence the name, Insider Calls. There's also a free offer. It's called Helping People Love Themselves from the Inside Out, and there are some beginning steps. So it's a free report for you to read. I'm also beginning a 6-week course next week, A Journey into Loving Yourself from the Inside Out. It's a group coaching, mentoring course, July 19th, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. You can message me or email me, private message me on Facebook for more information, because there's still plenty of time to register. And it was a lot of fun. It's a great course to begin and continue that inside work of healing that little one that lives with us every day. Today, I wanted to talk about our personal responsibility in the choices of our words that we speak. And I titled it Words Are Powerful. And I simply just listen to how we speak in our culture and our life and even myself. And it takes something to hear and know what we're saying and how it's landing and how it can erode our own foundation by our choices. All of our words are energy, and they all carry some kind of a power or a charge based on what we make them mean. Today I'm inviting you to listen from this perspective that I am the creator, you are the creator. We create our world. I am 100% responsible. I attract things to me based on what I create and the energy I put out there. Whether you believe that or not, I'm just inviting you to listen from that place. It's a place of taking that 100% responsibility for the creation of our life the way it is. I don't always like that. I'll tell you. It's not fun. But it gives me the power to choose how I want to be in it. So I want to start with wanting. We say, I want something. I want more money. I want more love. I want to be kinder. I read and I experience when I want something, that's my experience. I want it. I experience wanting it. I don't experience having it. There's a powerful shift in how I frame things when I speak. Clear one is, I want more money. Who doesn't want more money? But that's always my experience. And it leaves me in a place of lack and scarcity. It can be anything that we put in that phrase. I want more of something, meaning I don't have enough, which may translate to I'm not enough. Instead, we can say something like, thank you for what I already have. Thank you for the money on its way to me. Thank you for the love I experienced today. Because in the place of gratitude and in the place of I have already, I'm telling the universe I'm open for more. I listen to people speak, and it's because I've practiced this a while. It's a cue for me, and so I watch how they experience, and it's always that wanting more, and for me too. So that's just coming out of the practice of I have, or I get, or thank you. Second thing I wanted to talk about today is
This conference has been reconnected.
Well, there you go. So let me say that again, because maybe we need to hear that again. The sick part, I don't want to be sick when people around us are sick. And I'll ask them, what do you want then? Or I'll just say, maybe you could consider saying, I am healthy. Because our brain gets, I'm healthy. Present tense, I am healthy, rather than, I don't want to be sick. And they'll pray that. Oh, God, don't make me sick. Oh, God, please keep me. Don't make me sick. I don't want to be sick. And our brain just goes, oh, sick. Boom. And we often get sick. Not always, but often. I like to just point that out when people say it, because that's how powerful our mind is. I am healthy. It's rare that I get sick from someone else. And instead of don't forget, remember. Just choose the word remember. Remember whatever it is, whatever you need to remember, instead of the don't forget. I even see people posting it on a note. Don't forget your notes or whatever you need to bring for the meeting. And I think, yeah, that's the first thing that happens is I forget. I heard recently somebody talking about nervous versus excited. And when Lisa said, when you said this morning, I'm overwhelmed, I thought, oh, gosh, some time ago somebody said, I'm fully whelmed. Instead of overwhelmed, I'm fully whelmed. And my plate is full and overflowing. And it just changed it enough for me to feel a little calmer about whatever it was that I was doing, your test for tomorrow. So maybe just a little change there in the mindset of I'm fully whelmed. And nervous versus excited was somebody talking about the chemistry in the body is the same. Mm-hmm. So rather than saying I'm nervous, I'm so excited, which really means I'm nervous, but I'm so excited because it's in my mind. It makes my brain different than when I'm nervous, even though the chemistry in the body is the same. Working on that one still. How about shoulding ourselves? I should do this. I should have done that. We impose pressure and expectation, and
I'm good at that.
End up not doing it anyway, right? And we all are. There's so much of this in our culture that we just hear on the TV, on the news, depending on where we look and what we watch. But there's always that place of should. I should have done. I should have. And it takes some practice to eliminate these kind of words. But their heaviness, there's a heaviness to them. How about I need? Somebody yesterday in the meeting was talking about, I need to be more spiritual. I need to pray more. I need blah, blah, blah. And I went, oh, wow. I'm just present to, for me, how heavy it is. The need, the self-imposed pressure and expectation that I'm putting on myself by saying I need to do these things. I get to. I live in a place, I have the freedom to pray, to speak out loud, and I get to choose. I don't need to do anything, really. But I get to if I choose to. They seem so simple, but they're very, very subtle, these choices of our words, and it's so ingrained in our culture and what we hear and how we speak, and it's simply for me, and I'm offering to you, is to be mindful, to really be mindful and pay attention, even before it's out of my mouth. Sometimes it's out. I'm guilty all the time. Sometimes it's out before I even think about it. And I wrote about this, and I don't know if you read it or not, but I was sharing about when we were we'd gotten back from driving. We drove from Oklahoma home, And when we had gone into the airport the previous 3 years, it was very, very challenging. The energy is very overwhelming in there. So the driving allowed me to integrate a little easier and a little softer. And I'm talking to Lou, and I said, I'm not sure how to say this different because the words in my mind were, I feel like I'm not so abrasive. And it's true. That's a true statement. It's different than saying, I feel the transition is a lot smoother this time. Do you hear the difference in that? I feel not so abrasive versus the transition was a whole lot smoother and a whole lot easier. What's the subtleness of it? Because they mean the same thing, but they carry a whole different energy. It's about us paying attention, and I asked him because I didn't know how to say it different. I had to pause for a moment and go, I want to say these words differently. I'm not sure how to do that. And that's where the practice or asking someone when I'm paying attention, and I'll pause. Lisa, you've called me out and go, you're really good at pausing. And I think, well, that's because I'm trying to figure out how to say it in a different way sometimes. Because what wants to fly out of my mouth is something critical or something not nice or something negative. Because that's what I know, and that's how I'm habituated in my life. Learning to say things differently and more mindfully and being aware of what I'm contributing takes practice. And I'm always practicing. I'm a lot better, but there's nowhere near perfect for me. And there are many more examples, but that's what I have for today. Is that helpful? Any comments, questions?
It's helpful for me. You've been working with me on that for quite a while now. Trying to get out of the negative view of myself, never being enough, never having enough, never doing the right thing, and switching that's taken a lot of work.
Yes.
And I got a long way to still go in this journey, but I've come so far. So
I would add to that is that we're never done.
Yeah.
We're never done. It feels like we have a long way to go, and really the truth that I've learned, for me, I'll say that for me. I'm not, if I were Buddha or Jesus or somebody like that, maybe I would arrive. But I've learned in this humanness and our human body and mind is that we're never done. And that helped me to just go, oh, okay, well, it's just ongoing then. Instead of it being that long road ahead, because that will feel endless.
Yeah.
So that's how subtle the words we choose are.